G'day trendsetters, John with Gravel Cyclist. I'm coming to you today with a really quick video on my car camping setup. I've had quite a few questions about what I do when I travel for these short weekend trips. In this example, I'm on the tail end of a trip to the hinterlands of Alabama and Georgia. The first thing you'll need is obviously a suitable vehicle. This is not going to work for everybody. In my case, it's a 2007 Honda Element, which I'm never going to sell. That's another story. As you can see, there's plenty of room for the bike and my mattress setup, which I'll cover in a second. So here is my mattress setup. The brand is Thermarest and it's a Neo Air Dream model. When I bought this a couple of years ago, it was the top flight model, well worth the cash. I also have a simple foam pad beneath, a sleeping bag on top, blankie or two just in case. And on the left side, I've obviously got the bike and some tools and spare wheels, etc. If you have never seen a Honda Element, they're very handy. I wish they kept making them, but the side doors open up suicide style, so it's very easy to access the interior, and that's how I get in and sleep at night time. And here's the sleeping setup. I've got a couple of pillows, a fan for some air circulation, and a laptop for entertainment. As you can see, there's plenty of stuff in here. There's my portable shower right there, and I've got plenty of water behind, my cooler and my fan sitting on top, and I've got various bags containing food and all sorts of other items of interest. And these side windows on the Element pop open to vent at night time, which is pretty handy, especially if there's no mosquitoes around. So this current setup is optimal for cooler weather car camping. For summer, it could be a bit steamy in here, but I do have a solution to that issue, which I'll likely produce in a later video. So you might be wondering, I mentioned I have a fan and a laptop and also a phone that I charge from a source of electricity, which is right behind me. So there's a company whose name is Ego, and they produce power tools, and all of those power tools, including mowers, are powered by those batteries you see right there, those green modular batteries of different sizes, etc. And they can be connected to the company's power inverter, which is effectively a battery powered generator. So I'll have to show you the front side of the unit itself, but I've got connectors for regular USA type power connections and USB ports, etc. So I can run a fan, laptop, charge up phones, etc. And I've got more than one of those batteries. I've got 4 right now snapped on, and I've got 2 more batteries right there sitting in the background. And when I'm driving between destinations, I can have this thing recharging. I do understand that Ego is working on a solar charger as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. And as I mentioned, these batteries power things like my weed eater, for example. And also in the case of a power loss at my house, I can run my fridge for a few hours. Pretty handy stuff, and no gasoline involved. Obviously the trade-off is you do run out of battery power if you have a long-term outage, but for car camping, it's a pretty sweet setup and no gasoline. And in the front of the car, I used the front seat for additional storage for clothing and other sundry bollocks. So obviously my vehicle is a pretty simple setup for car camping. You can spend thousands, many thousands of dollars on true camper vans and such, or conversion vans, but I wanted to utilize what I already had without spending a ton of money, barring the inverter, which did cost a decent amount of money, which, mind you, is dual purpose. It serves more than just the car camping. This setup does work pretty well, and obviously it saves me some money on hotel rooms whenever I travel. One thing I need to mention for would-be car campers, just be careful where you park. Always check to see if you're on private property. I'm not going to make suggestions of where to park. You'll figure it out for yourself, but use common sense. Whatever you do, do not park in secluded office parks. You will stand out like a sore thumb. I might be speaking from personal experience. Thank you for watching would-be car campers. I hope you found this video to be somewhat helpful. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel and don't forget to click the bell button to be notified of future videos as they appear on the channel. I'll see you in the next video.